When I was 9 years old, my grandmother and I used to walk during the weekends. She'd go to like garage sales and stuff. And I remember she was also a heavy smoker, and we'd go into like a 7-Eleven or something. She'd buy a pack of cigarettes. And I remember the one time we went in, I was just kind of looking at comic books like, what's this stuff, you know? And I kind of sort of knew, but I didn't know. And I remember, I'll never forget this, the voice behind me was my grandmother's, and she said, if you'll actually read the words and not just look at the pictures, I'll buy that for you. And yeah, that's what started it. My name is Warren Jaycox. I'm the owner of Galaxy of Comics. We've been open since 2009. We have 56 feet of wall that is just new comics. We actually just changed about a year or two ago. We changed how our new comics wall is organized. It is completely A to Z now. The only exceptions are adjectives. You don't put Uncanny X-Men in the U, you put them in the X because that's an adjective, right? And then, of course, we have back issue comics. Any comic book store worth their salt has to have at least some back issue comics. We have something in the line of about 12 to 15,000 books. That I insist on. I think that's a good comic book store. And then, you know, trade paperbacks, the collections. And those collections are very important because honestly, there are a lot of people who have not grown up with the individual issues. A lot of people have just learned that, hey, that stuff's collected. I read that stuff. So we have a really large section of those as well, and you know, nicely put together, all alphabetical again. I don't run the place by myself, of course. We have a great team of employees here, Abel and Chelsea and Danny, who are just awesome.
My name's Danny Hernandez, and I'm the back issue guy. I work with back issues.
I'm Abel Crawford, and I'm your friendly neighborhood weekender.
I'm Chelsea Kadovitz, and I'm responsible for all of your pull list subscriptions.
I first came to the store here, it was Free Comic Book Day, and I'd never been to a comic book store. That's when I met Warren, and Warren was so kind, and he was always there to talk to me about books, and yeah, I probably just bored him and kept like going on about asking all these questions, but he was always there for me.
Free Comic Book Day is exactly what it sounds like. You give out free comics. We make a huge deal of it. We close off our parking lot. We have food trucks here. We have huge sales. Sometimes we have signings. We make it a big deal, and it really is a way to give back to people, and it's just awesome to see these families come in and pick up free comics and just have a good time. You know, it's a place you can kind of spend the entire day just having fun, and it's awesome. It's a great time. I've got a buddy that actually, he helped me do a history of comic books for the local library here. It was just a little program where we just kind of talked about, you know, the history of comics, and it was a lot of fun. And again, it was a way to give back. It was really cool to see kids in the audience, see adults in the audience want to know about, hey, what's the history of comics, and it was really, really cool. Every Christmas, we do a canned food drive for the local shelter. You know, they have these huge barrels, and so we have promotions that go along with it, and we really take pride in how many barrels we can do every year. You know, before the end of the year, and it's awesome. It's really great to, again, you know, give back to the community and really help out.
The thing that I really noticed is that Warren really makes people feel comfortable. I've been to other comic book stores before, and especially as a woman, you don't always feel like there's a place that you can just relax and look around and learn about comics. And I really admire that the minute I came in, Warren made me feel comfortable here. It's really inspiring to work here, and just to be reminded that whatever your story is, there's a place that will support you and people who want to hear about it.